Good morning, Dodger Nation. Oh, you thought we were going to fold after game one? Please. The Dodgers came storming back last night in Toronto, taking game two of the World Series 5-1 and snatching momentum right back where it belongs, in Dodger blue hands. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, absolutely filthy. A complete game masterpiece, 4 hits, 1 run, and retired the final 20 Blue Jays in a row. That's vintage domination, baby. The man looked like he was pitching BP to ghosts. Then came the fireworks. Will Smith and Max Muncy went back-to-back in the 7th to break it open, reminding everyone what Chavez Ravine power looks like, even up north. And after getting booed all night, Shohei Ohtani silenced that Toronto crowd with a clutch RBI single in the 8th. From the boos to the bombs, from shutout stuff to swagger, this was Dodger baseball at its finest. Composed, dangerous, and downright poetic. Series tied 1-1, heading back to LA for Game 3. Y'all feel that shift? That's momentum flying south. Bleed blue, baby.
The Los Angeles Dodgers stormed back in Game 2 of the 2025 World Series, defeating the Toronto Blue Jays 5-1 and tying the series at a game apiece. After the chaos of Game 1, this felt like a full reset, a masterclass in control, poise, and power from Yoshinobu Yamamoto, who delivered one of the greatest postseason performances in modern Dodgers history. Yamamoto was simply untouchable. He went the distance, throwing a complete game while allowing just 4 hits and 1 run over 9 innings, no walks, 8 strikeouts, and an aura that never cracked under pressure. He retired the final 20 Blue Jays batters he faced, methodically erasing any sense of momentum Toronto tried to build. With 105 pitches, he carved his name into postseason lore. The last Dodger to throw back-to-back complete games in the playoffs was Orel Hershiser back in 1988. The last Major League pitcher to do it was Curt Schilling in 2001. For 6/10 innings, it was a duel between Yamamoto and Kevin Gausman. Both starters traded zeros, matching each other's precision and focus. But in the 7th, everything changed. Will Smith led off the inning and unleashed a towering solo home run to left. The next batter, Max Muncy, followed with one of his own. Back-to-back shots that sent the Dodger dugout into a frenzy and silenced the Rogers Center crowd. From that point, the tone was set. Yamamoto continued to mow down hitters with surgical command, and the Blue Jays looked rattled. In the 8th, Shohei Ohtani, who had been booed all night by the Toronto faithful, silenced them with a clutch RBI single that stretched the lead even further. It was poetic, the superstar turning jeers into fuel. His single driving in a crucial insurance run that put the game out of reach. Mookie Betts chipped in with a key defensive gem at second base, snatching what could have been a rally starter in the 5th, while also adding a single at the plate. The Dodgers played sharp, disciplined baseball from start to finish. Exactly what championship teams do when their backs are against the wall. For Toronto, it was a night of frustration. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. went hitless, and the offense that erupted for 11 runs in Game 1 was completely neutralized. Their only run came in the 3rd inning off an Addison Barger single, and that was the last hit they'd get all night. From that moment on, it was all Dodgers, all Yamamoto. The victory does more than even the series. It swings the momentum entirely. As the teams head to Los Angeles, the Dodgers now hold the psychological edge fueled by confidence, energy, and the comfort of home turf. The Blue Jays, meanwhile, face questions about how to reignite their bats against a pitching staff that just found its rhythm. Game 2 will be remembered not for fireworks, but for brilliance. A night where Yoshinobu Yamamoto stood tall on the mound and reminded everyone why the Dodgers went all in to bring him to Los Angeles. The series is tied 1-1, but make no mistake, the momentum now wears Dodger blue. And what a turnaround in Toronto. After the Blue Jays blasted the Dodgers in Game 1, Los Angeles came out tonight and flipped the entire narrative. This wasn't just a win, it was a statement. A 5-1 victory behind a performance from Yoshinobu Yamamoto that felt almost mythical. Yamamoto didn't just pitch, he commanded. 9 innings, 4 hits, 1 run, no walks, 8 strikeouts. And the craziest part, he retired the final 20 Blue Jays batters in a row. The man was a machine out there. You could feel it from the 3rd inning on. Once he found his rhythm, Toronto didn't stand a chance. Every pitch had intent. Every inning had purpose. He threw 105 pitches, and not a single one felt wasted. This is the kind of outing that changes a series. It's the kind of performance that breathes life into a clubhouse and shakes confidence out of the other dugout. The last Dodger to pull off back-to-back complete games in the postseason was Oral Hershiser back in 1988. Think about that, nearly 4 decades ago, and now Yamamoto's name joins that list. Kevin Gausman was solid for Toronto, but he blinked first. After trading zeros for 6 innings, the 7th blew the door wide open. Will Smith led off with a missile to left field, and before the crowd could even sit down, Max Muncy followed with another bomb. Back-to-back home runs, 2 veteran hitters stepping up exactly when it mattered most. That was the gut punch. And then came Shohei Ohtani's redemption moment. After being booed relentlessly all night, he stepped up in the 8th and delivered an RBI single that put the game on ice. No theatrics, no showboating, just a quiet, cold-blooded response that said, "I'll let my bat do the talking." Mookie Betts played clean, smart baseball all night, including a highlight reel play at second base that shut down a potential rally in the 5th. It was the kind of defensive moment that doesn't always make headlines but shifts momentum in real time. As for Toronto, that explosive lineup suddenly went silent. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. couldn't find a rhythm. Dalton Varsho never got comfortable. And after that single from Addison's Barger in the 3rd, the Jays never touched another base hit. From then on, it was all Yamamoto, all Dodgers. So here we are, the series tied 1 game apiece, heading back to Los Angeles. What looked like an early Blue Jays stranglehold just turned into a dead-even fight. The Dodgers now have the momentum, the crowd, and their ace carving up history, 1 start at a time. If Game 1 was chaos, Game 2 was control. And right now, it feels like the balance of power has shifted west.